All right. Let's turn down the music a little bit. There we are. Let's see. Oh, wrong button. There we go. Oh yeah, let me toggle jail again. Toggle big, underwater, coffee. Wait. Oh, there we go. And then avatar is this guy. And then chatters is that. Alright. We have scenes. And then the coffee thing. And then the big toggle. Okay, that still works. So, I did some things between the last stream yesterday and stream today. We went ahead and made scriptable objects. So the way it used to work is we had our character with the PNGtuber logic, and it had all the different sprites just hard-coded into the thing. Everything, all the sprites were just manually linked up. And adding new expressions and outfits and all that stuff was a hassle, to be honest. It was kind of icky how it was set up. So, music might be a little too quiet now. Let me turn it up just a tad. So the way we do it now is we have sprite renderers for all the different subtypes. So clothes has a sprite renderer, mouth has one sprite renderer, eyes is one sprite renderer. Now because the excuse me, because the facial hair doesn't change, like that stays the same, that is just still hard-coded. Same with the eyebrows, because they're left and right eyebrows. But then the eyebrows themselves also have a sprite renderer. So if you want to change, so for instance, for the angry facial expression, the eyebrows change, right? So what we do is we just hide the ones that are in here, and then we set the sprite on the eyebrow sprite renderer. And the way this is set up is, instead of calling all these different functions separately, we have in the hotkeys, so all of those test buttons are gone. We have one function now that is set emotion with a string of emotion. That is just the name of the emotion, and then we call that on the PNGtuber. And then if that emotion name is none, we revert to the default state, which is what you're looking at now. And if the emotion name is not none, then we get an emotion based on that string from the global data emotion toggles. And now this is what that looks like. So this is a dictionary between the scriptable objects and a string name, and overlay toggle scriptable objects and a string name. The emotions are the facial expressions, and the overlays are everything else. So accessories, outfits, background changes, all of that stuff is like in a more generic thing. And then what we do is, on awake, we grab the scriptable objects folders for emotions and for overlays, and we hook that all up in the dictionary. We don't need to print this out. That was testing. So I have these two folders, emotions and overlays, where all the scriptable objects live, and they are all put in the dictionary with as key the name of the scriptable object. So as long as the name of the scriptable object matches the string that gets passed from the stream deck, we should be able to switch correctly. So for instance, if I show you the stream deck, we have here angry. Angry has set emotion with the string angry. So it goes to emotions and it grabs the emotion angry. And then in the scriptable object, we have Mouth override. No, angry doesn't have a mouth override, so that's none. Eyebrows, or we get the angry eyebrows. Eye sprites, we get the angry eyes. Closed eyes, there's no closed eyes. Which means that it will default to the default closed eyes. And then, can we talk and can we blink? Wait, can we blink? Can we blink while we're angry? I don't see blinking. Okay, that's something that we might need to look at. And then for the overlays, there's a bunch of different things. So, for instance, for the cape, it is just going to be a sprite, but you can add multiple sprites. There's several overlay types. We have accessories, clothing, or toggle. I'll get to toggle in a little bit. And you can attach a prefab. So I felt for like 90% of the overlays, just having a sprite was enough. But some of the overlays are a little bit more involved. The one that I'm about to show you, the Devil prefab, is one of those. So they, instead of So this has been happening, and I don't know why. That is weird. So this is a toggle, and it has a slot none because it will not override any other thing. Actually, slot head because of the devil horns. So what this will do is, instead of enabling or disabling sprites, it will spawn the prefab under accessories, and then we get that. And if we hit play, oh, I'm still angry. Let me switch back to normal. So when we hit play, because this is a prefab, we can do things like have an animator that animates, and we could have particle effects, you know, that change it up. Now, what did I want to do? All right, so that is one thing, and then that devil prefab obviously needs to be removed again. So that's where we are now. What we're gonna do is grab the overlays. PNGtuber. Hotkeys. Instead of set emotion, there will be set overlay. So let's do that. Which means all this switch clothes and toggle accessory, that is all going to be replaced. So we used to have like 10 functions, one for every piece of clothing, but now we are way better organized. So if the overlay name is none, then oh, that's tricky, because some of the overlays don't necessarily what you would call it, don't necessarily override others if they're in the same slot. Okay, so let's get the overlay toggles. The overlay name, which gives us the overlay toggle. Overlay toggle. Hey, Evil, how you doing? Look at them whiskers. They whisking. They be whisking. All right, so all of this can go. Don't need that. Doing good. I'm glad to hear. Yeah, we're plodding along. So as you can see, we have little avatar thingy. We have some collisions. We have, oh, these guys are stuck in a corner. I don't know why they're not moving. I think something's going on there. Yeah, we're kind of working on different toggles. We have facial expressions again. So we have angry, surprised, Pikachu, happy, all of that stuff. Then we have some eyebrow animation. And what I'm working on right now is getting different outfits working as well in a way that's more generic. Looking better than half the software I found for it. So I felt there was one piece of software that I used or that I tried when I was first looking into PNGtubing. And I saw that it was a Unity program, so I booted it up, and it was it had some UI. You could change out sprites, so you could have like 5 sprites, one with the mouth open, one with the mouth closed, and all of that stuff. And I was like, I can make this. Like, this is not super tricky to make, and then if I make it myself, I will have full control. And I already had a 3D scene that I was testing and looking into doing things, where the 3D scene already had hookups for things like raids, follows, subscriptions. So what we also have is all of the chat interactions and the Twitch events, but also like Ko-fi events. You can hook it up to YouTube, the API events, like memberships. If you were to dual stream, everything will now be contained in the same thing, which means that all of the alerts can interact with the PNGtuber, can interact with the stream avatar thingies, right? The little chatbot guys. Like we can do so much fun stuff with that. Most people don't like the Unity ones either because they're old and don't chroma out well. So that's the beauty of this. This doesn't use it doesn't use a green screen, doesn't use chroma. The background of the Unity scene is transparent. So I'm capturing this as a game window, and the transparency of the game window just automatically works. So it's like, it's crisp. There's no chroma keying. The downside of that is that we don't have post-processing. Because in Unity, if you have a post-processing layer over the entire scene, that removes the ability for a pixel to be full transparent. Which, if you think about it, makes sense because it's being run through a post-processor, so something is being done to the pixel. Now, I could like deconstruct the universal render pipeline and like make my own post-processing, like an extra step after the fact, where if the pixel is almost transparent, we move it back to transparent. But then you are essentially back in the realm of chroma keying, and you can get artifacts and all that sort of stuff. So I think for now, we'll just forsake post-processing, and I'm happy with how this works. Added benefit, because we are using 2D, and we have lighting, we can do things with Unity 2D lighting. So we could do things like holding a flashlight if we're telling scary stories, or have the particles that spawn like emotes emit lighting, or do different things like that. Like, I don't know if the underwater scenes, yeah. So I made this thing where the water is interactive with the chat if you jump around. Hey, look, there's an Ube. Hey, thank you for the lurk, Ube. I appreciate that. So here we go. Now we have a little underwater scene that if I talk, there's bubbles, and the chat now has some buoyancy. So if you, it's not really switching the way I want it to, but you can see the potential, right? Like, it's just, there's a lot of stuff we can do with this. A lot of stuff you can render to fake some post work if needed. Yeah, exactly. Okay, let's move the global lighting back to 1. Now, there is some fuckery happening in the background because I am running both the editor and the build project. Like, I'm working in the editor, but I'm also running the build version of this. So some things are a little bit broken at the moment, but I mean, that's the price for working on it live, right? All right, so overlays. We have the character, and now the character, just like he has clothes and eyebrows and all that stuff, should probably have some different slots. So for clothes, let's see. So clothes are an existing thing because you're already always wearing clothes, right? Otherwise, it will just be that. But things like facial accessories, like if I wear glasses or something, that needs to be rendered on top. So I either spawn in the prefabs under accessories if they're not clothes. Time to tell Circa Pogo was naked on stream. Hey, no lies are being told. Oh, and I see the emote spawner still works. So emotes, I want to give them some velocity when they spawn. They don't just bounce up and down, but they like go a little bit left or a little bit right, so that when they have an impact bounce, they have an angle, and then they can, you know, proper bounce around. Right. So let's think this through. We have the overlay. If the overlay is none, no, the overlay will never be none because we will toggle. So either the overlay will be enabled or disabled. So we will maybe have a list of overlays enabled. I'm just gonna think my way through this, right? So for that, we need a generic thing. So this is all, that's all gone. And then here we have the overlay toggle. And then we will say if overlays enabled dot contains overlay name, then overlays enabled dot remove overlay name. We'll set bool how do we call this? Oh yeah, else we obviously need to add that overlays enabled. Add overlay name. Turn on is true, and then if it already contains overlay name, then we remove it and turn on as false, which then we need to So this would work if all the overlays would render on the same sprite renderer, but we also have overlays that spawn prefabs and need to be cached and all that fun stuff. Maybe we need to make all of the overlays a prefab that gets spawned and deleted, just to have a uniform way of dealing with it. And then even if we just have a sprite, we can just like generate a new game object with a sprite renderer that has that sprite set with a certain material. Would that make sense? And then for the clothing, if we spawn... okay. Second issue I just thought of. The clothing needs to spawn in front of the character, but some of the prefabs spawn behind the character. Like cape and crown and all that stuff needs to be in front, but the prefab will need to spawn behind. Well, I got to sleep. Good luck. Can't wait to see the progress. Cheers, Vol. Hope you have a good sleep. Thanks for stopping by. I hope to have something to show you next time you drop in. Ooh, why is Ube's outline so fucked up? Like, compare that to mine. That's looking real wonky. That's looking real wonky. Okay. Let's think this through. So we have accessories. Well, they've clothes. Are just in accessories. Just that's fine. Let's make like a general or just accessoires prefab. That's just a sprite renderer with the default sorting layer. That's default 0, right? Yeah. And then delete that. Delete that. Have that in there. And then let's quickly put on some clothes. You know, US and all that sort of stuff. And then this will be clothes, but it's still the prefab. And then when we have the character, instead of clothes being a sprite renderer, clothes can be a game object. Default clothes. That we link up. Ba-da-ba-dum, ba-da-ba-dum. And then, come on. Go, default close. And then when okay. Let's see. If that overlay toggle is there. So here we'll say if overlay toggle equals dot overlay type equals clothing. Or oh, we're about to get an ad break. That's fun. And I said, oh, what the fuck? Why is that if statement be weirdly indented? Ew. If overlay toggle, if overlay name equals hoodie, then default close dot set active is turn on. Else default close set active is the opposite of turn on. So what this means is if we are toggling the hoodie and turn on is true, we want it to say true. If it's false, we want it to say false. But if we're toggling any other piece of clothing, we want to do the opposite of that. I think that works. And then here we'll set a spawned accessory cache where if has key contains key. Oh yeah, we need to comment this out so that this will compile. Welcome back from the ad break. Let's just have a serialized field. This is a game object. It's going to be accessoires prefab. Where if oh shit, we should just grab the overlay toggle from the get-go, right? We are gonna need that anyway. If overlay toggle dot prefab is equals to null, then the game object spawn object is instantiate accessoire prefab, and the parent is going to be accessoires parent. I think that's a transform. That's a game object. Okay, so we just say transform. That's fine. Actually, we can do this differently. We can say game object to spawn. If this is now object to spawn. Oh wait, we can actually do is overlay toggle prefab if or accessoires prefab. I think this says what we wanted to say, right? And this will be object to spawn. This will be spawned object. That makes sense. Where in overlay, this should probably not be an array of sprites, because we're either gonna have a sprite or a prefab. That means that we're probably gonna have to link all of those up again, but that is, I mean, that's just gonna do that, right? Also, let's not forget to link up the prefab. Swara prefab. There we go. Okay, let's double check this. And then we add overlay name spawned object. And here we need to no, we just need to do destroy spawned object, right? If it exists, destroy it and remove it. Actually, we don't need to have this bool because we're already oh no, never mind. We do need that. We need it for this. Oh wow, Automod stopped a bot. That's nice. Yo! Look who it is. If it isn't Nipple Nipple, baby. Thank you for the
Tom of TV for following.
Now we are here. You are here. So currently everything is broken. So sorry for that scuffed follow, but I appreciate the follow, Tom. How are you, Nipple Nipple baby? How was stream? Oh yes, posture check. I can use that. Let me just show you what we are working on. It's good. I was sneaking in there. I saw some vines being animated. Is that for the game, or you finished those? Nice. That's for Otto. Cool. Very cool. Cheers for the shout out. Appreciate that. Making a portal thingy. So, last time you guys were in here, last raid, we just started working on this. And right now we're making it a little bit less scuffed. Where, if we want to add more emotions or more overlay types, we can make scriptable objects that spawn in prefabs. So for instance, if we have this one, when we play it, we can have separate animations that are running while the PNGtuber is animating. So the fire can, you know, do a little animation. And we can have like particle effects and all that sort of stuff. And then there's going to be different accessories that we can overlay on top, so you can have like glasses and all sort of stuff. That's what this. That's what this is gonna be. And I think because there's a bunch of different images that Phil drew that are not yet in the PNGtuber. Once I incorporate all of those, I'm gonna really work on the follower sub raid alerts, because that's been scuffed for a while now, and we need to really fix that. Hey Neeks, how you doing? Well, excuse me. Let me take a sip of water. And then I don't remember. Did I show you the underwater scene last time you were in, Nick? Because I'm pretty proud of that one. No? Okay. So we have this thing. Oh. Is it broken? Oh, of course it's broken. Oh, of course. Hang on, let me reset. Oh god. Oh no, the scuff. Why am I wobbly? Wait, why did I spawn twice when I reset? Oh no. Okay, let me try once more. Underwater. Okay, it is completely broken. Oh well. Yeah, so the idea is the first time the boat is just at eye level, and I'm gonna be sitting in the boat, and then the second time it rises up, and then we're underwater. This was broken the last time too. Yeah, and now you're here twice, and everything is going wrong. Oh, you do remember this? All right. So yeah, I want to make different scenes. This one's underwater, but I also want to make one in space where there's like people are floating around in 0G. And we're doing all sort of different things. How embarrassing. Yes. That is the... Oh. And we're still wobbly. Why are we still wobbly? And why is everybody spawning in twice? Oh no. Everything is going to shit. Looks like I'm... Let's see. Can we toggle you? No, that's wrong. Alright. I'm just gonna build this. Oh, and then jail's enabled? That should not be enabled. Yeah, that doesn't fix anything. Alright. We'll just live with the scuff. We'll live with the scuff. Can we just toggle the... Oh, is that not... Oh no, what is happening? Yeah, I think I might have to kill this. Okay. Hang on. We'll just build. We'll build and run. We'll build a new version. One Neeks is definitely enough. If not too much. Gotta be honest. Embarrassing. Okay, let's see. I love how it never shows the Unity logo. There we go. Okay, everything fixed. Let's toggle the Jill. We're no longer wobbly. There we go. We can work this. All right. So, back to the code. When we toggle an overlay, we grab the overlay from the overlay dictionary. If we're already spawned, then we destroy what's spawned and we remove it from the cache. Then if it was a piece of clothing, we turn the hoodie back on, essentially. Else, we instantiate I don't think I can do this inline because I need to do a bunch more. So we can say if overlay.prefab is null. Actually, we can say that after the fact. Oh, sorry, overlay toggle. Overlay toggle prefab is null. Then we need to change the sprite that is on the spawned object. So get component sprite renderer. Dot sprite to be overlay toggle dot sprite. I think that's it, actually. Now what this broke is all of the things that should have a sprite attached to them. You used to have an array of sprites, so they're all going to be missing the sprite, I think. Let's see, we grab the cape. Yeah, it no longer has the sprite. So let's just search for, I think it's called Lotter outfit. Yeah. Crown is just a crown. Deal with it, I still need to make. I want to have those deal with it sunglasses. Classic. This is going to be hoodie. And I don't think we need to... Oh yeah, the slots. I forgot about those. Yeah, because if we change out clothing... Yeah, okay. Shirt. It's the ice cream shirt, and this is the sun shirt. And then this is the turtleneck, which is, I think it's called Xmas. No. Turtle? Yeah, it's called turtle. All right. So if we already have... So if we're enabling... we need to go through the spawned cache and check if we already have for each string key and okay. No, I don't want to do that. I want to... Oh, crap. You don't actually store the type of thing we spawned. We just spawn the prefab and then store the prefab to be deleted. That might not be enough. Hey, Hyrule, how you doing? Welcome on in. So, what we could do is have the dictionary be does this work? Can we just do this? Like have a polymorphic array as the value? No, right? Oh no, but what we can do, I'm being a dum-dum, is just make a base class that's like oh, not in here. Okay, let's do this. It's gonna be a class that is called spawned overlay toggle, and it's going to have a game object spawned object, and it's going to have a overlay toggle, and then in the dictionary is going to be string and spawned overlay toggle, right? And then this will just have a spawned overlay toggle thing, public. Where we'll say spawned object.
Nipple, nipple, baby.
Hi Phil. Welcome on in. Spawned object. Input. I hate having variable names that have the same name. I hate having this dot. Alright. Right. Alright, let's make this public. Okay, so dictionary. So this will be dot spawned object. And then this will be dot spawned object. Oh, let's go temp go. Destroy that. Do we actually? I think we can just go like that, right? We don't have to assign that. That's neat enough. And then when we add a that on the object overlay toggle. Okay, so now when we wait, oh no, we don't want to destroy and we don't want to remove. Hang on. This is where we were. Okay, so here the toggle overlay is gonna be spawned overlay, and that's going to be spawned accessories cache e dot overlay toggle. Oh, sorry, this is overlay toggle, not over. How's everybody's nipples? Well, since I don't have any, can we? Oh no, that's broken. Never mind. Can't toggle clothing right now. Yo, Ark, raid after raid. Thank you for the shout out for Ark. How is everybody? Did we? Oh, I think we might have broken the raid notification. Well, that's a big rip. If spawned overlay dot slot equals overlay toggle dot slot, then we need to destroy the spawned object and remove that key, and then turn on break. That's break is fine, but turn on false, that's wrong. Okay, I think we're there. Look at the beautiful mustache back on Twitch. Twitch, sorry. Yes. How are you, Ark? Let me show you. Just, you were coming in when everything is broken, We just have like just a few things with like facial expressions, or eyebrow raises. But we are currently working on getting more scenes back in our. Oh, you had your stream up the whole time? I see. Oh yeah, you at the start of your stream you told us about the 4 monitors. It reminded me of the Matrix scene of the what's that guy called that sits in the chair with all the monitors? 5 monitors. When Neo gets in that room where just everything is a monitor. Okay, yeah. So cape, crown, eyes. That's broken. Tank or dozer? No, not the. This was, I think, in the. Oh yeah, we. I was watching both Nick and Ark. We can close those. We can close those browsers. I don't need to have myself open 3 times. When was that? There's like a monitor room in one of the Matrix. Yeah, this room with the architect. That's the guy's name. Like it reminded me of this room. The TVs, yeah. That's what the Ark's office looks like. Oh, what are we? Are you strong as mustachio? Prove it. What is that game? Where's that from? The Father, Son, and Holy. Oh, Left 4 Dead. Wow, that takes me back. Okay, so all we need to do now, in theory, is we can run this, and then we have to adapt the Stream Deck buttons. Okay, so let's grab the Stream Deck. So let's go outfits. Let's say we have the Christmas sweater. Instead of having switch outfit, this is now called set overlay, and it's gonna have a string, and this is gonna be called turtle. And if I click this, there we go. It toggles the turtleneck, except only in the editor version. Okay, let's not do that too much. And then the no, I'm not. Nobody saw that. Overlay. Wait, what do we call it? Set overlay. Set overlay. The string is called cape. So if we do that, we have the okay. And then crown will be set overlay string crown. And there is a couple more, right? So we can go let's copy paste that. I've been looking at getting the bigger Stream Deck because I'm just adding a lot of buttons. Running out of room. There we go. Okay, and this is gonna have more particle effects to it. There we go. Okay, that's dope. And then if we toggle that on or off, so we can have both this plus the Lord of the Rings outfit, and then toggle that. All right, cool.
What is a software developer? A person who does precision guesswork based on unreliable data provided by those with questionable knowledge.
True. Also, hi Beanie. Are the TTS still too cheap? Maybe. I need to hook into the mute mic, so that if I blow my nose and I have this muted, it's not gonna move the lips of the avatar. All right, let's do a quick build. I don't know if I close this. Does this minimize, or will this kill Stream Deck? Let's minimize for now. So let's. Wait, we forgot some shirts. But that's fine. Now we have this. The cool thing about this is we can make the. Oh no, we still have to make the scriptable objects and then build. But then for the ones that exist, we don't have to build. Okay, let's. I'm gonna snooze commercials for a bit because I just wanna test this. All right, so now if we go outfits or rings, we can toggle this. We can still switch the outfit that's in front. Oh, I see something wrong. It doesn't disable the existing ones. Why doesn't it disable the existing ones? Like that switches. Then that. Wait, what did we do? Oh, there we go. If we. Okay, if we go from one to the other. Huh. Okay, let's test that in the editor. At least I'm not naked anymore. Took me a while to realize Arc rated you because I wondered for a minute why I had 2 tabs. Yeah, I have that same issue. Feels like olden times pre-pandemic. Oof, the feels.
Seke, that's so Benny.
All these 2019 names in chat. I know, right? Arc, thank you for the sub. 55 months. That is a lot. That is a lot. Wait, in a row. Arc. You were one of the 3 people that were still sub to me when I was on hiatus. I mean, it says it. Cirque just subscribed for 55 months in a row. I think there were 4 or 5 months, I forgot. I mean, Stream Element's lying, I guess. You just stole little guy's pride? I did. I took it for myself. Alright, let's see. So if we have the small character accessories, so we have clothes, which is the hoodie. If I switch to Christmas, that disables that. And if I go here, okay, this shouldn't happen. Right? Accessories, turtle, Lord of the Rings outfit. What it should have done is it should have killed this one. So that is something that is going wrong. Look at that cheese bounce. Wait, does that say balls? That is amazing. All the balls. Why is that not working? Okay, let's check. If it contains the key, we destroy it, right? Because we're toggling. Oh god, all the balls. Here we go. Oh, look at them struggling to move. For each string key and spawned accessory cache. This ball stuck to my face. Oh yeah, yeah. So animated emotes don't work at the moment because they're not a singular sprite. So then you get those white cubes. I don't know why, but I still need to look into that. How many emotes will it take to overload your OBS? So this is the perfect thing, right? It's not OBS. It's all one Unity scene. No OBS involved. Well, it's a game that's being captured by OBS, but there's not even a whatchamacallit? There's not even a chroma key on it. Like, it's just a raw game capture. So everything being done in the game means that OBS has no effort. It doesn't even have Stream Element or Streamlab overlays anymore. I'm super happy with this setup, but I need to disable Joe. Oh, we're gonna have an ad in about 30 seconds. So I'm just gonna try to fix this while that ad is happening. For each key in the spawned accessory cache.keys, we grab the spawned overlay from spawned accessories caches.key, key dot overlay toggle. Then if the spawned overlay slot is the same as the overlay toggle slot, for instance, they're both close, then we destroy the spawned accessories key, spawned accessories cache key spawned object, and then we remove the cache because we've destroyed it, and then we break. Maybe we shouldn't be breaking. I feel like we shouldn't be breaking. How about we remove that break? Because this looks correct. Like, I don't see. Let's double check. Do we have all of the clothes marked as clothing? You still haven't seen Pogo face drop? What? I don't know what that means. So the cape is clothing. The hoodie is clothing. Oh. So I'm looking at slots, but that's not. So like that works for like crown and stuff. But this also should be done if the is it overlay type equals clothing overlay type dot clothing and spawned overlay overlay toggle dot overlay type equals clothing. You could sell this on Steam when you're done. I've been thinking about like making it available. I'm going to make a devlog about this. Like, I'm gonna make a video because I want more YouTube content. And I've been learning DaVinci Resolve, so just as a side project for myself. I'm gonna go over the different ways I've done things, but because I'm setting it up in such a specific way that it works for assets that I've that were made for me, I don't think this is made. This can be made generic enough to really like sell it as a product. Also, I'm using bought assets, so I don't know how that works. Like I'm using a plugin that can register the Stream Deck key presses and like hook into those events. Okay, let's test this. So if we have a hoodie, if we go to outfits, we toggle Christmas sweater, only one thing is there. Fucker. Okay, so now we have turtle and thing. No, it's still not doing it. So turtle is clothing, hoodie is clothing, and cape is clothing. The overlay types should match. If the spawned overlay type is clothing and the overlay toggle overlay type is clothing, then we destroy the spawned object. That's just how it's got to work. What the fuck? Let's do a debug log. We should totes get here. It's time for me to potato to bed. Alright, Ark, thank you so much for the raid. Lovely to see you on stream. And we should catch up. We should just do a little chat when you have time. I'm super curious on all the different things you have going on. We should do a video game co-stream. Oh yes, also that. We should definitely do some co-op stuff. Lethal Company, we could do Lethal Company, or we could also do like non-video game co-op stuff, like you laugh, you lose, or I have some ideas. We should talk soon. Okay, let me test. So if we go Christmas sweater, and then I go this, we should totes get here. There we go. Okay. Oh, we get an error. Okay, that's the issue. Wait, why am I naked? Oh no. All right, let's see. So 260. Oh, am I looping over a key that I'm deleting? Yeah, probably shouldn't do that, should I? That's causing the issue. Okay, let's have a list strings that's like marked for deletion, and then instead of doing the destroy and remove, we can say mark for deletion dot add key, and then no, that's just gonna replace the issue. No, that should be fine because we're not looping over the keys anymore. We're looping over a separate list and then just deleting it from the dictionary. No, that should work. That should work. So then we just loop for let's do that. And then this is going to be marked for deletion dots count the list. And this is going to be marked for deletion I. Marked for deletion I, and then after that's done, oh, that's going to be set to new list every time. Okay, so then this guy also gets added to mark for deletion. It's a little bit of a it's a little bit of a mess. Let's get it working first, and then we'll clean up afterwards. Are you wearing Lord of the Rings on top of the Christmas sweater? Yeah, that's exactly the bug that we're trying to fix. So the we are registering all of the spritey things as different overlays, and if the overlays are of a similar slot, so if they're both slot on the in the head slot, so like if it's a top hat or a crown, we delete the old one, or if they're both clothing, we're assuming that clothing can't stack. So yeah, that's exactly what we're trying to fix. And the issue I had was I was looping over dictionary while I was deleting things from the dictionary, which is a big no-no. There we go. So that fixes correctly. A hoodie is not being switched to. Why is that? Oh, because we just never did that to set overlay. String hoodie. Let's do that. All right. Oh. The given key hoodie was not present in the dictionary. Yeah, that makes sense. Because that is not how we set it up. Okay. Oh. What we could do is when we wake up, we can say set overlay hoodie and just make that don't do default close, just make that part of the, like it was toggled manually, which means that this, we don't need to do that, which means we don't need those. Already a bit cleaner. And then that does mean that if the game is not running, this guy won't be wearing any clothes. So then this is going to be default look, and then we hit play and it should spawn a hoodie. And it's not spawning a hoodie. Why is it not spawning a hoodie? Key not found, hoodie. Oh, right, yeah. Wait, no, it's there. What are you talking about? Clothing, torso, hoodie. Wait, is it HOODIE? HOODIE. Where is it? Wait, what? 251. Overlay name. Oh, I know why. So this is being done in the awake function. So it needs to first load those scriptable objects. So instead of this calling, instead of it calling it here and having the chance that we haven't initialized yet, we need to do PNGtuber object.instance dot overlay hoodie over there. Now the one thing that could happen is PNGtuber logic.instance can still be null, which would be a race condition. Alternatively, no, I think this is dumb. Alternatively, we just do it in start, right? Void start, because by that time the global data model should have been initialized. Maybe the game is a pervert. Can games be pervert? Or goddamn shoulder. All right, I'm gonna go check if I'm gonna do a long stream today, because my neck and shoulder are still messing. There you go. Okay, so it spawns the hoodie, then we switch. It just does that. All right, cool. Yeah. Oh. Oh. What happens? Oh, if we're going too fast, then it's not present. Wait, what? Is it when we press it at the same time? 276? 276. Destroy. Marked for deletion. We'll say if
Fiddle-dee-dum, fiddle-dee-dairy. Is it the magical stash wiggling fairly?
I'm so happy I don't even have to check who that is. How you doing, Mush? So if we could even contain the key, then destroy. Right? That should fix that. How are you doing, Mush? Wait, why does it seem like your mold outline is a different color from Ube's mold outline? Like yours seems darker. And Ark's as well. I don't know what it is. Okay. Let's test this. Spamming. Yeah, no more errors. Okay, cool. Cool. Yeah, so to deal with it, sunglasses. Let's go grab those. think these are. All right, let's see here. Okay, let's grab those in rendering, sprites, avatar, accessoire, and we'll rename that to deal with it. Let's put them in the thing just to see. That needs to be in the scene, right? Just to see how big they are compared to the guy. I'm doing all right. Except for the like neck and shoulder thing. Oh, right. I need to make this sprite. There we go. Okay, a little big. I think we set the other ones to 300, so let's see what a 200 does. 300. All right. So I feel like this should be flipped, and then maybe even 400. Oh, that seems perfect. All right. Now there's one issue, which is this has a position. So all the other sprites are taken in. Oh, we need to do the blush. I forgot the blush. All the other sprites have the exact position baked in, but this is just like a random sprite. So what we'll do is we'll put this on the accessories, and we'll make it a prefab. Why is this? What? Wait, do I have two prefab folders? I have two prefab folders. Well, that is just bloody nonsense. Get that out of there. So this is deal with it. So we can go like that, and then the deal with it will have the prefab deal with it, and then I think that should take into account the position. Wait, why is that being rendered behind? Oh, right. And then also we need to be one default layer. Oh, so that's 5, 6. Sorting group. There you go. And I think this is 0. This is already good. All right. Overrides, apply. Then if we make a Control-C, Control-V. What did we name it? We named it deal with it. And we test this. You're naked, TOS? No, I'm not naked. I'm clothed. I'm working on an editor that with a guy that has no nipples. I think we're good. There we go. You should just deal with it. And because this is a game object now, we could even animate it so that it like drops down the way it does in the meme. Oh, that's very cool. Yeah, that fits so well. All right. I do see that I didn't name the thing. Deal with it. Can we do this? Deal with it. That's better. I mean, what I could do is just have the base disabled, right? But I mean, it doesn't really matter. I feel like it doesn't matter. I feel like we're going to be fine. Okay, so emotions. There will be thinking. Yeah, hungry. There's a hungry sprite in the. Let's see, rendering. Mouths. We have a drool mouth. I think. I don't remember, Phil. Do you remember what we meant to have? Oh yeah, so I have another issue. What the fuck is that? That emote. I have another issue where the sad eyes have a separate tier layer. How are we gonna do that? Because I don't think like the tiers work. Oh, there they are. No, they're way too low. Then with the sad eyes, that does work. As long as the tiers are above it. And the other eyes are not, enabled. So we either need to... I don't know about that. I don't know how I'm gonna fix that. Sag. So we have sad eyes. We have mouth and we have eyebrows. Maybe we can have an emotion toggle where it's just like public sprite extra sprites, and then we just loop over those and enable those over everything. Is that an idea? So for the sad one, we can talk, we can't blink. The extra sprite would be the tears. Right? And then I think for the sad face, the eyebrows should be the eyebrows, the shock ones. Because that, I think those are the only ones that work with the sad eyes. Actually, the blinking might work with the sad eyes, but then the blinking should probably remove the tears. I don't know. Let's see what this does. Okay, so for the emotion toggle, oh, we're about to add. See you guys in a little bit. Dee 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 dee. Okay, so we grab the sprite renderer, set the sprite to be sprite, but the parent of this you need to attach a sound command that one also adds. Okay, I think we're back. Welcome back. Yeah, so I added the suggestion to the list, doc, where the making me drink command is gonna spawn something in the game because I can react to channel points. Okay, here we will go for each game object in spawned motions. Oh, right. Dang it. We can just do. So we're gonna do this for each game object. Game object in spawned extra spawned sprites. We're gonna say destroy game objects and extra spawn sprites. That's clear. Yeah. And then here we'll say if emotion toggle not equals current emotion, and we'll set this as last, and we'll pull all the current ones. We'll just set the emotion toggle. There you go. Oh, look at that. If emotion toggle is not equals to current emotion, so are we switching emotions? Then destroy the old things. And otherwise add them. Now the only thing I need to do is change the parent. I'm gonna lurk and make some breakfast. All right, dude. Have a good breakfast making thing. It is 10 before 12. Let's do. I'm gonna put him at as accessoires. Accessories? Yeah, accessories. What was I saying? Yeah, it is like 8 before 12, so I'm gonna go make lunch in a tiny bit. Okay, let's see. We could test this. We have the sad. We have the sedge. What the fuck is that emote? Oh. Vanish. Okay. The white smoke should fade to transparent and not to white, because then it's not a vanish, it's just a white square. Yes, sad. So we need to add the facial expression. Sad emotion, sad. And hit play. There we go. It is spawning the sad behind the eyes. So we might need to do something about that. Wait, what is this accessory? Oh, that's the jacket, obviously. Okay, and then this one needs to. Wait, why is the? Oh, that's 5. What if we do 4 for the eyes? Or 1 for the eyes? Yeah, I think let's do 4 for the eyes, and then so if we toggle sad, the tears should spawn in front of. And if we switch to normal, it's gonna delete it. Oh, But if we toggle it again, oh, it doesn't matter because it's just overlaying. Okay, that works. Wow. Okay. Yeah, no, that actually works. So does the sad blink? Why does sad not blink? Because I think sad has blinking enabled. Okay, let's check that. How does blinking work again? Actually, if we just disabled this check, every time we set an emotion, we delete the old ones. So delete cached extra sprites. Spawn new extra sprites and cache and then do we maybe wait, no, I think we just do this at the start, right? Because we need to do this anyway every time, and then that's already done, so we don't need to do that. Yeah, that's way better. Okay, cool. What was I doing? I was testing something. I forgot. Oh yeah, blinking. Yeah. So the eyes become the Sag eyes. Oh yeah, that we can delete that. That's fine. Set the old children active. I don't think. Yeah, no, that's from the old. Set parent and reset. Okay, that's for the big guy toggle. Talking and blinking. Oh, if current emotion is null. All right. That doesn't work because so this will be else. We can do our sprites open. Okay, no. We're gonna do this differently. If the current emotion is null, then we'll have a sprite open eyes sprite and a sprite closed eyes sprite. If the current emotion is null, then oh no, open eye sprite is base eyes. And closed eyes sprite. Well, actually, we can just do that. And closed eye sprite is base closed eyes. That's a default. And then if it's not null, if it's not null and current emotion eye sprite is not null, then open eye sprite is that. And then the same if eye sprite is closed eye sprite is not null. And current emotion. Wait, this is checking that twice. What the fuck? If current emotion eye sprite is not null, then do that. If closed eye sprite is not null, then do that. Before the closed eye sprite. Right? So this is the blinking, and it's gonna blink with either the default sprites, or if we have an emotion and we have overrides in that emotion, we set the overrides. Yeah, that's your work. I think I'm gonna scale the chat a little bit. They're a little too big. They're covering a large portion of this. I think they're gonna be cuter if they're smaller. Okay. You maybe compile. Go. Sad. Blinking. Yeah. Wait, is it blinking with the... Yeah, the tears are still there. Oh, that's so good. Okay. And then if we're angry... Whoa. Wait. Why are the... Where are the base eyes? Why are the sad eyes and the angry eyes? Okay. 264. For each sprite, the motion toggle extra sprites. Wait. If this... If this is not filled, like angry doesn't have extra sprites, right? But it does have that array. So it should just not loop that, right? Like looping an empty array is just not gonna loop. Or is a motion toggle... A motion toggle is not null, right? When we... Let's see. I'm curious. So it happened when we went from sad to angry. Let's see. Oh, I was posturing all the way below my desk, almost. Need to really sit up straight. Welcome back, Docky. Oh wait, that's a while ago. Never mind. Okay, so that's sad. Let me switch to angry. There we go. The fuck? Why did that not work? Was I Was it because I was like switching while blinking? Oh, what? Surprise Pikachu's broken. What the fuck? Two 6 4. Like if I collapse that, it's never null, right? Maybe we just say if is not equals null. It's weird to have to check that, but I mean, if that's what's fixes it, I'm good with that, right? Okay. Maybe this is the same thing as we did last time, where oh, I was still. Let's go back to normal. Okay, that seems to fix that error. So if I switch from, yep. Is Surprise Pikachu still blinking? Surprise can't blink? Okay, what if we toggle that? Oh, nice, we can just do that live. So Angie, what if Angie blinks? Oh wait, Angie's blinking. Okay, yeah. I think everything should blink. Alright. Let's make, so the thinking one doesn't exist yet. But we can make one that's hungry. Oh wait, do we have a hungry? We just didn't add that to the thing. And the hungry just has the drool. Maybe it needs the surprise eyes. And then regular eyebrows and then drool. No, probably Uwu eyebrows. And we can talk and we can blink. Alright. So let's make that hungry. Call it hungry. I like how easy it is to add. Oh, I'm still on Angie. I like how easy it is to add new emotions and overlays like this. I don't know if I like the surprise eyes for this. Let's just pause this and change it manually. If we just do normal eyes and then normal eyebrows. Oh, eyebrows. There we go. No, that doesn't really work with that. I think. Ooh, eyebrows. Or maybe the eyes are just closed. Where I'm like thinking of food. Well, that's upsetting. Or, oh, it's gonna be the big eyes. I think sad eyes is the wrong name for that. It should be called big eyes. Yeah, so it's, yeah, so hungry, going to be big eyebrows, and then that, and then let's call these big eyes, and then this will be called default eyes. All right, cool. Cool. Yeah, I mean, let's do a build and run. Let's also commit this to version control because we've changed a bunch. There we go. All right, let's try this on the big guy. First off, let's toggle jail. Probably that should be default toggled off, and you can toggle it on. Okay, let's go outfits. I think we're it's close enough that we can, you know, be in a Christmas sweater. So right now I'm kind of hungry. Maybe the can't talk should be disabled for that because it doesn't really work with the hungry passive. Check DMs. Okay, we'll do. We do the sad. I forgot the sad has a sad mouth. That's really important for the sad mouth. I'll check DMs in a second. So sad needs to override the mouth with sad mouth. That's gonna change a lot. Oh, and we need to make sure that sad mouth is in front of the mustache. Ooh, that's gonna be tricky. Yeah, so it's behind. Okay, let me grab DMs. Oh, very nice. Very nice, Ube. She's gonna love that. Is it a secret? Because I just realized maybe I already said too much. Check if the alphas work out okay. Oh, is it meant for the stream avatar? Just put it in if you want. Oh yeah, of course. So what I do need to do, could you flip it on the axes so she's facing the other way, because that's the default. Like that's a default. Otherwise, she's gonna be walking. She's gonna be moonwalking. In the meantime, how do we? So there's the thing, right? The sad mouth needs to be in front of the mustache, but if I'm talking, the rest of the mouths should be behind. which is it's gonna be kind of wonky. So it needs to switch between 4 and 6 if I'm talking, and it's sad. I think that would just hard code that, because that's too specific. Because otherwise the mouth is always going to be in front of the mustache, and this looks trash. Alright. So oh. If emotion toggle dot name is sad, then mouth dot get component group sorting. Wait, is it called sorting group? I think it's called sorting. Yeah, it's sorting group. Order and layer needs to be. Sorting order is 6. The same thing here. Then for current emotion. All right, that should have added it. I just realized that you might not want oh, I can't delete my own message. Sorry about that, Ube. But feel free to delete the image in our chat to make that link go dead. I just realized that you might not want that image out there. My bad. Okay, sad is now in front of the mustache, and the rest is behind. And then normal's behind again. It does works. So next time Arc comes in, she should have the new avatar. Actually, I should probably make a command that says spawn a certain user to check. Okay, let's try sed. And kill the old one. Toggle the jail. Go to sed. I'm sad. My lip is brawling. Wait, now it's behind again. Oh no, it goes in front. Oh, but while I'm talking. Wait. Okay. What if I keep talking? La 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 la. Okay, sometimes it stays behind. Whenever we need to, whenever we do mouth override. There we go. Here, it needs to add here. Like that. So now if we stop all voice activation, if we are in the current emotion sad, then we set the sort order there. Well, for good measure, we'll say else it's 4. Actually, we can just do this at the end there. No, we don't, because if we don't have the override, yeah, okay, no, this is good, cool. That's generating completions? Okay, why is it so slow? It is doing the thinking. Is that always on? I don't know. Okay, let's go back to normal. I'm gonna build. Oh no, I'm gonna save. How about that? Let's see, rework of structure completed, added a bunch new toggles. And then what I'm gonna do, because it's 12:22 right now, I'm going to go make lunch real quick, and then when we get back, we're gonna eat that lunch. And that's how that works. All right, let me kill this. I'm gonna build that. And while that's building, we're gonna go BRB. It is food time. I will see you guys in like 5-10 minutes. All right, there we go. Oh, I see that rebooting the thing meant that it launched in the BRB scene. That was not really the intention. All right, we're back, and I have I actually have some savory stuff though. I have a vegetable muffin, and I have bread with some chorizo on it. And you can't have any of it. Look, Phil. We expanded. So we now have shocked, happy, angry, sad. I'm sad now. And we're hungry. So I was saying, I don't remember which eyes we meant to have for hungry. But I feel the sad eyes without the tears kind of work. What is the fucking Sed's voice? It's because he has a little prowl, like, here's his lip. His lip is protruding. This is what I sound like when my lip is protruding. I don't know if we said about hungry ass. No, it's yeah, same. That's what I said. I mean pout. Yeah, so in Dutch a pout is called a pruil lip. So I'm mixing languages. Was naked? What? Oh, yeah. A prowl lip. No, doesn't need what I said. All right, let's while we eat lunch, let's check our to-dos. Oh yeah, so with the bugs, I had an idea to make a mini game where it kind of works like Waz's basketball, where instead of typing in coordinates, you do you type in screen positions, like screen coordinates. Let me paint this. So let's say this is the screen, and we'll spawn a bug, and the bug is just gonna walk around in like a random pattern, and it's just gonna walk around on the screen, right? And then chat can say things like 5 5 something, and then we'll just divide the screen into x and y coordinates. So then 5 5 would be like somewhere here, and then we need some sort of slap sound, and then like maybe like an impact image, and if you hit the bug gets squished and you win points, and if you miss, then there's a miss. And then maybe the slap and image says like who slapped, like a little name tag. Anyway, that's the idea. And if you miss, then get good. Yeah, exactly. Okay. Bunch of new images, expressions, done. Rework on how adding new expressions worked, done. Oh, do you have something for us to watch while we eat, Ube? Let me check. What the fuck? Are you good, Ube? Okay, let's watch this while we eat.
Naked.
This one wonders, do you have no clothes? Or just like the feel of the wind?
Please, remove your naked obscenity from the company of civilized folk.
Gonna get cold tonight. Might want to at least cover your delicates.
Hey, he has a loincloth. Talking about.
You got no clothes. You should get some.
The corn stores are getting...
It's probably not a good idea to walk around naked like that.
He smears beard, you're going to freeze to death.
You ought to cover your, unmentionables.
This is funny the way the kid says it. Yeah.
You might consider putting on something. Anything.
Next time, you might want to get dressed before leaving the house.
Sarcasm is strong.
Either I'm drunk or you're naked. Possibly both.
Next time, you might want to get dressed before leaving the house.
Put on some clothes, you damn fool.
It should be embarrassed to be uncovered so.
Really, we aren't interested in seeing all that. Remove yourself until you are properly attired.
It should put on some coverings.
Even rags would be preferable to your current wardrobe, or lack thereof.
It's probably not a good idea to walk around naked like that.
Hearing dialogue like this
Around at home is your own.
just makes me sad for Starfield. And how shitty the writing is in Starfield.
Own business when you're at home.
Careful. They might put you away if you don't at least put on some pants.
All right, we've all seen enough. Put on some clothes.
I'm sure it'll be fine. Just don't be late.
Cover yourself. Have you no shame?
I don't hate Starfield. I'm just utterly disappointed.
Enough already. Put on some clothes. You're making people nervous.
Pardon me.
This one suggests donning some apparel.
I've seen enough. Put on some clothes.
Where's the little kid? Oh, there.
Naked!
Naked.
This one wonders.
Alright. Just. I don't remember too much of Starfield other than when Ark streamed a bit of it. So for me, the writing was the worst part. Not just the dialogue, but also the way certain quests worked was just so lazy. So if you have high persuasion, which I usually tend to play, like low combat, high charisma sneak characters, there was a quest where you needed to quote-unquote steal something from an event. It was the so Starfield spoilers. If you don't want that, then tune away for a minute. You could just walk up to the organizer of the event, say, "Hey, give me your trophy," and then they ad break, rip, and then they go, "I don't want to," and then you say, "Please," and then they say, "Okay," and then you just take the trophy from the vault, and that's the quest. Like, stuff like that is just so disappointing. And then this, like with the pirates, everybody that is a pirate is just a giant asshole. There's no nuance to it. You are constantly berated the entire time you're there, and it's just like I don't know. It's very one-dimensional. Okay. So the main thing that I want to fix is the alerts. That's probably what we're going to be working on next. It's not about being fluffy, right? It's just if I'm walking around the station for the first time and everybody treats me like an asshole, sure, you're the new guy and whatever. But if you literally like save their entire cause, they still have the exact same voice lines. And it's every single pirate is just an asshole. And don't let me get started on the companions, because holy shit. Okay, last few bites, and then we're done with lunch. I think the main thing was I was coming from Baldur's Gate, which the writing in that game is just superb, so that made it even more glaring. Someone said something along the lines of, you can tell how successful a franchise is by the amount of nips. and I've not seen any Starfield, not save for W art. It's just there's no character in Starfield that is memorable. Not a one. No character in Starfield worth banging. It's not, I mean, no. That's also the case, but it's beside the points. The fact that, okay, last thing, the fact that they went super PG with it as well, right? It's like a world where there's pirates and the law is very different in different places, and then you get to like the Neon City or what, I don't even know what the fuck it's called, and you get to the bar and let's see.
Anthony and I reacquiring Smosh,
that,
not just in the.
Shut up. Why is that auto playing? Starfield bar. Club, I think it's, yeah. So the nightclub. So this is the outfits that the dancers in the nightclub are wearing. Like this is. What the fuck is this? This is the most edgy place in Starfield. What the fuck is this? Not to mention that there's like 5 NPCs in the entire place. Like the cities feel empty. Like I get it if you're in Skyrim and you have a small village and there's like 10 people living there, like that's the village. But you can't just land on a planet, go to the biggest city on the planet, and it's 5 buildings. Like, if you can't handle the scale of the game that you're trying to make, then you're just doing something wrong. So this is like the whole deal about this place is that drugs are legal here, but you can only buy them here. So like smuggling is very like it's supposed to be a very seedy place. This is absolutely nothing. It makes me mad. It just makes me mad about what it could have been. I don't know. It's just the sedge. Traveling between points of interest. It's literally just cutscenes the game. It's cutscenes the game. Every quest is a fetch quest. It's like go to point A, talk to guy, grab this thing. The fact that there's no digital communication in the game, like I have to manually tell somebody about a message, but then if I commit a crime somewhere, somehow they know on the other end of the universe I've committed that crime. So there is communication, but there isn't. The fact that like digital currency seems to be like cred sticks only, and you have to like carry it with you. There's no like digital banking system. None of it makes sense. It's just a steaming pile of doesn't make sense. Yeah, like I'm not mad. I've played the game. I spent a couple of 100 hours. It was enjoyable, I guess. I'm just sad about the missed potential. sure, Skyrim had a lot of intended interactions, but like, what year did Skyrim come out? Like, new tab, release date, Skyrim, like 2011. And there's no improvement you can do on your system between 2011 and now. 12 years. Come on. Yeah, but so Horse on Roof, that's just a bug, and a big game is gonna have bugs. Like Starfield, with all of its flaws, I didn't encounter too many bugs. Now, there are a whole lot of problems with it if you play for too long and you do certain things. There's a bunch of deleted saves and crash issues and other things that are wrong with the game. But for like the start of the game is mostly not super janky. So yeah, there was this bug where if you, and this is a major spoiler for Starfield, so spoiler warning, if you don't want to know, mute me for a minute. But the game has a New Game Plus system where you can sort of reset the universe. But if you don't do that, the save file gets so big that it just crashes in on itself. And it's made very weirdly. And then the New Game Plus system itself is also just trash. It's just trash. It's okay. I'm bubbling myself out. I'm gonna start talking about something else now. If you cast Charm on an enemy to make them non-hostile and kill them, get a messenger coming by to give you money they left for you. Wait, what? That is weird. All right, let me resume the music. I was like, I was missing something, but we stopped the music. Watch the video. All right. Why chill hop? Because focus, having trouble focusing, and chill hop is nice and relaxing background music. Okay, so the alerts, right? One of the things that happened when we got a gift bomb is that the number. Oh, did you clip something? What did I say this time? Green. And we'll spawn a bug. And the bug is just gonna walk around in like a random pattern, and it's just gonna walk around on the screen, right? And then chat can say things like, "Oh God, I'm eating." You can hear me eating. That's upsetting. I don't know why that's upsetting me. Screen. Into X and Y coordinates. So then 5, 5 would be like somewhere here. And then we need some sort of slap sound, and then like maybe like an impact image. And if you hit the bug gets squished and you win points. And if you miss, then there's a miss. Okay, so let's say this is, I guess. You clip most of the game example, making a postcard. That's what it was about. Let's see. Okay. I think we have most of the. I think we have most of the things implemented, right? We're missing some summer shirts in the clothing, but obviously we're not gonna be wearing those now. That's fine. We have the blush. No, okay, no, that's what we need to add. We do need to add the blush. That is essential. Emotion, virtual object, emotion toggle, blush. With I think shocked eyes, and then blush lines. And then is it the big eyebrows? I don't remember. Did you? I think you sent it to me on. Oh, let me resume music. Hello. Oh, it's just it was a new song. I'm looking at the DMs. Oh yeah, no, you have the. There were separate eyebrows. Blush. Eyebrow. Wait, did I? Oh, the sad eyebrows. I think I didn't put those in sad. We need to do that. Sad eyebrow, go eyebrow, and then blush also needs the sad eyebrow. We can talk. We can blink. You could though. Wait, I could do what? Sorry, I missed it. You can blush with various emotions. You could be angry or shocked, for example. Yeah. True. Let me just go blush. Blush. And then also let's test the sad eyebrows. Yeah, that's better. Those lines are so good. It's so anime. But then if you put them on angry, let's see. Actually, we can test that, right? We can go angry, extra, blush lines. That's so anime. I love it. Oh, we're still on angry. I don't know. It kind of takes away from the angry, but it makes it more like funny angry. What do you guys think? You don't think it's angry with blush? It's more like embarrassed. It works better for like just blushing, just straight up blushing. It's more yeah. It's more embarrassed, sheepish. Yeah, I agree. Okay, yeah, let's not do that for angry then. I like that I made a system where I can sort of like test things out and toggle them, and then it just works. I'm happy with that. Okay, so we made blush. Was there anything else that I missed? apart from the fingers. Might work with full face blush. Oh yeah, I don't know if I added that. Yeah, no, I think that one got lost in the list of things. Oh yeah, I've completely forgot about the metal. As facial hair, mouth, face. No, I don't have it. Okay, let me grab that. Let me scroll through a million. Oh yeah, the Donald Duck outfit. That's one that I missed as well. So let me grab that, and let me just grab this one. Okay. So let's just go like that, and that goes in clothing. Close those. And then these guys are sprites. They have a 300 ratio. One's called Sailor Outfit. And this one is full face blush. I think the problem with this is the ordering is very important. Right, the full face blush needs to go below. I think if I have Angie and I put the full face blush on there, I think what's gonna happen is it's gonna overlay everything. That's not what we desired. Oh, you're whispering me? Yeah, no, this is this is not what we need. Let's see. Boom, 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 boom. I see, Phil, you're whispering me timestamps. I send that to Sai with a speech bubble that says I'm a little sailor boy. Did you? Oh yeah, I see. Okay. What I might need to do is for the extra sprites. Yeah, so I was gonna say you can always go /marker, but I think that's mod only. Channel manage. Yeah, that falls under channel management. So that's not accessible. You're not trusted with mod status, no. How do I? What we could do is this is a very specific layer thing, right? It needs to be. I would misrepresent Pogo, say things like Pogo likes to touch up cardboard cutouts in shops. And people would believe because I'm mod. I mean, in order for me to touch cardboard cutouts, I would have to leave the house. I don't think that's very believable. So oh, I see a problem. Do you see the problem, Phil? I'm not gonna have a nose. Oh no, we can make it semi-transparent. It's fine. Like if I go like that, reset, have it be facial hair. Oh wait, no, that's not gonna work because the base has the hair embedded, and it needs to be behind the facial hair, but in front of the face. That's not gonna work. I could give you a whole second base with the red. That could work, but then swapping out the base is a whole different. Hmm. Yeah, I think that's. But I'm just thinking of the implications of having something that's like a layer that needs to be specific under other things. So I'm just thinking through how I would do this in the future if I encounter this again. So for this instance, this image is not going to work, but there's going to be other instances where maybe I need to have a specific layer show a specific depth. But you are right. We can definitely revisit this. But what I'm thinking is I might need to redo the extra sprites to not just be a list of sprites, but be like a component that has a sprite and then a depth in a separate value or something. Or maybe have just an integer on the thing that just shows the depth of the extra sprites. If we can figure it out, we could do green for sick or something. Yeah, exactly. Or even have well, if that's the case, then maybe if I have the base with just the base, what I could do is just adapt the color on it. Like I grab this color, and then because it's white, it's gonna look like this color, and then if I'm blushing, I can just like make it more red. But then obviously because the hair is attached, it's now also gonna influence the hair. The base, the buttery biscuit base. Your head is kind of blocking the base as it is the nose part of the base. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I am indeed blocking it. Let me hide. So it's hair, and then nose. Oh, we have ads coming up. All right, but I'm gonna let's switch to the alerts because I really need to unscuff the alerts now. I think I've been putting that off for too long. Can I do new base with no nose or hair and make them separate? Yes, please. because then all facial hair can. Yeah, no, that would, yeah, and that will also fix future future issues. Yep. Okay, I still have some chocolate covered paper note. So we're gonna munch away. So my apologies for the chewing sounds. I have chipsticks. I don't know what chipsticks are. Is that an edible chopstick? Salt and vinegar flavored maize snacks. I see. All right. All right. I'm thinking, what if we have the object? So, for instance, notification be 3D, and then we could have physics and stuff. I don't think they mean 3D in the same way that I do. Oh wait. There is 3D text? And this is just in the world? Does that mean that I can scale this in Z? No, definitely not. Okay. Does this mean that I can give it a mesh collider? I totally can. So what if I, well, let's scale this down. Go a little less ham. All right, then the width is also okay. And if we give this now a a rigid body 2D. All right, a mesh collider. Rigid body 2D. I'd probably need a polygon collider. So we'll go polygon collider 2D. Oh, that doesn't work at all. Let's see. Text mesh pro 2D collider. Time to create a box collider over text mesh pro. Are you talking about a collider for each individual letter? If so, it can actually be done. Please note this was just done for fun and requires some tweaking. Oh, Jesus. Okay. This guy is monkey patching TextMesh Pro as a Unity employee. That's fun. Mm-hmm. Okay, and then somebody necroed like a couple days ago. That's funny. Okay, what we could do instead is just add a box slider. Box slider 2D. And then if this is on the default layer, I think that should probably collide, right? Yep, that's fun. That is very fun. Okay. So then what we do is we add some physics material that makes it bouncy. Yes. Okay, that's cool. So Rujum says you're not redhead enough. The hair color. I mean, in real life, I'm not a giant redhead. Like, sure, if the sun hits my hair, like there's some red. But like I'm more brown than red. I think you kind of nailed the color, to be honest. But if you want to exaggerate, it's like your artistic liberty. Okay, so what I think I'm gonna do is do. You can tell. Shut up. I'm on say no such thing. Okay, new idea. Notifications. We're gonna have this being blah blah blah, blah typed out, and then afterwards we enable physics, and then just make it dunk into the scene. I have it give it a certain life, and then destroy it. So if somebody follows or subs or whatever, it just will tell display the text and then destroy itself after a while, and it's just gonna cause chaos and mayhem and all that fun stuff. I will make it smaller though, because then it just has more potential to bump around. I have no idea what I'm looking at, Phil. What are you sending me? Oh, you separated out all the layers. Oh, I see. Oh, and you just made the base thing. Okay, cool. You don't have to look now. I'm getting. If I get a Discord message, I like my eye is drawn there. I can't help it. Okay, this. I think that is a fun text. Thanks for the, and then sub and then we go. Wait, can I just have an enter here? I can, right? Blah McGee. Have that centered. Can we trigger like a recalculation of the, like, what if we add if I do this and I add a box collider? Okay, it is just going to be on the text. That's fun. Stop looking! Don't look at me! I am working on other things, but you know me, I can definitely do one thing at a time. Okay, so let's just have that spawn in. Oh, that's super obnoxious. I love it. And I want to make a physics like check to have a sound every time it bounces, like on collision. So we need a script that has check bounce or collision bounce sound trigger. Collision bounce sound is fine. Put that on that boy. Where is it? There. Oh, I love it when I try to drag something and it compiles the empty script that doesn't do shit yet. Dear Lord. There we go. So this bad boy has a required component type of well, audio source is right, but also rigid body 2D, and it'll be a void on collision enter 2D. And for now, we're just gonna do a debug log of the magnitude of the collision. I think that's, oh, nice. And then audio source.play. So if we give this thing an audio source, like so, audio source. And then the clip, we have some sci-fi stuff. This might be loud. Sorry for anybody. That's air hisses, right? Oh, metal box impact. Oh, let's have a list. Let's have a list. We'll have a public audio clip. Audio clip. Impact sounds. I'm so excited for this list. You don't understand. Serialized field is public. Variables are the devil. Obviously we want the audio source to be done void awake. Why is that a square bracket? Yes, exactly. And then this will be audio source.play, but also audio source.clip is impact sound random. Yes. Let's go. Okay. Oh, on my shoulder. Pile. I should get some more coffee. All right. This guy, impact sounds. You block that. Grab all of these and just throw them in there, and we'll have 11 random impact sounds, and it should play them at random. I think this might just work. Holy shit. Oh god. Okay. I think we're good. It sounds like someone popping a balloon, right? And then
Thank you, Malby, for following.
Thank you for the follow, Malby. Sadly, the new notification isn't in yet. So Phil, stop sending me cool stuff during stream. It's so good. All right. So obviously we don't want it to bounce endlessly. So how about every time it bounces, we do two things. We'll int number of bounces, and we'll have a serialized field of float. No, I don't want a pitch shift. I want to say impact. How do you call that? Like when you have a minimum of something. Threshold. And we'll default that to 2.5. Just to not have a hard-coded crap, you know. And then what I want to do is the number of bounces. If it's bounced hard enough, we'll add it, and then we'll grab the audio source, play, and then grab the audio source dot volume, and is this what I wanted to do? 1 minus the number of bounces. That might be a bit too extreme, but we'll see how this sounds. But yeah, no, I wanted to do a max number of bounces and then it destroys itself, and then also the sound gets quieter and quieter, right? Because like the first impact is going to be the loudest. Like you can see yeah, it's getting quieter and quieter. Okay, I kind of like that. And then let's have a serialized field for int max number of bounces, and then here we'll say if number of bounces bigger than or equals to max bounces, destroy game object. Yes, Codium, that is exactly what I wanted to do. I think that's good. I think that is good. Number of bounces. Let's put just that at the top and then just set it to 0. I think we can just do this, right? And then is that all I wanted to do? I think like we could also play around with transparency, where it becomes more and more transparent the longer it bounces. That might be cool. Like if we scale that the exact same way as the volume, you sort of get this like fading away effect. I think what did we say that to 10 bounces? So oh, did we not set it? Oh, oops. So it's gonna default to 0. I set it to 10 just for cheeky test. Phil. Phil's just sending me speech bubbles for the guy. Can you send me an empty speech bubble, Phil, so I could like fill it with text dynamically? No? God damn it. Okay. What happened? Oh, is this because it's a serialized field? It's set to 0 still. Motherfucker. Okay. Let's put it at 10. You will only say what I say. I mean, that it seems restrictive. And then it goes. Okay, so one of the things I wanted to do is scale it up, like go, what? Thanks for a sub, or whatever the fuck. And then once it reaches back to 1, then enable the rigid body's simulatedness. Right? So it starts as unsimulated, which I think you can. I think that's easier to switch between dynamic and kinematic, right? Yeah, and then we go. So then it goes up and down. Cool. Save the children! Save the children! Yeah. Okay. So, on a sub, there's an event. This thing. Do we make it an animator? Like a self-contained thing? Where we spawn, then we set the text, then we start the animation? I'm thinking. But I don't have a thinky face, so here. I'm a blush. Wait, blush no longer working. God damn it. Oh no, we never build after blush. Never mind. Okay, so animator. And this has a new controller. Animation controller, and it's going to be physics notification. And let's rename this to physics notification. It's definitely going to be prefab, right? And then we're going to get an ad rip. So let's set it to 0.5 when we spawn in. Then we'll go keyframe. Actually, we can just go like that. 60. Go down to 1. Play that. Thanks to the sub, and then we could even make this a little bit shorter. And then here, add a keyframe. So it goes wah, and then stays there for a while. And then afterwards, we'll add a property where we'll add simulation. So wah. I think that should work. So this will have fab. And then the script itself. Welcome back, everybody, from AETS. Label. Be that. So the label will be get components imp text. And obviously label dot text will be text, and then animator also needs to be set. All that jazz. Get components animator. And then animator dot set trigger start. So we initialize and then we start it up. And then for the oh, but this is all collision bound sound. Okay. Yeah, no, this is way more now. Let's rename this because that's just dumb. Bill, stop sending me awesome stuff. That's great. Collision bound sound is now physics alert. Is alert with 1 L? I thought it wasn't, but it sound like I think it's because in Dutch it's alert means like paying attention, and that's with 1 L. It's probably 2, right? Doesn't really matter. Oh, what? This doesn't exist. Never mind. open up that guy. All right. So notification boy. I think there's a buffer where spawning this on canvas that was always very, very lame. And there you go, notification pop-up, chat panel logic. So where was that being triggered? Was that in global logic? Yeah, notification queue. Okay. So we'll have a serialized field of game object that has a physical alert prefab. I don't know. It doesn't want to autocomplete the spelling. So maybe it is one L. Oh, my neck is hurting. I don't know how long we'll be able to keep going, guys. Notification queue. Add. Okay, so trigger notification. This is gonna be, instead of the pop-up, old canvas style pop-up. Instead of that, we are going to do a instantiate prefab this guy, and then the physics alert is instantiate that guy, but get me the component physics alert. Not material. Come on. And then we can do physics alert dot initialize. And we'll just give it the body message, and we'll worry about the other thing. Right? And then for these, we need to add notification. Can I just do, what do we say here again? Oh, we deleted it already. Cool. Physics notification. What did we have? Yeah, thanks for the sub. And then, so for instance, this would be like that. Welcome to the crew. Welcome to the clubhouse. Yeah, we can definitely spruce that up, but you know, just placeholder stuff. Let's get it working first. And then for resubs, let's just have the same message. I think that's fine. Sub bomb count for some reason wasn't working last time. Swap the space deck, you planet lubber. Oh, that's so bad. Nice. Bloody autocorrect. Oh, swab. I read swab, so. Thanks for the raid. Oh, ad runs should trigger that, right? Oh well. Okay. So let's try this. Hostiles incoming for the raid. Yeah, I could do that. Oh. I want to keep going, but my shoulder is just not great. Oh crap, I forgot something. I'm building, but I don't think I've linked up the correct prefab. We cancel? We completely can. Nice. Global logic. Notification queue. There we go. The prefab needs to be physical notification. Okay, let's build again. End stream, get up and stretch, and come back to it later off stream. I might do that. I might, in fact, do that. I just want to have to see this working, you know. All right. So let's see. What can we test with? We have follow, sub, raid, cheer. Can we do a? Can we do a test on the old streamer bots? Platforms, Twitch. How do we test that? What do you mean partially connected? Streamer.bot, Twitch broadcaster, Twitch bot. Oh yeah. Okay. Stream apps, OBS. Do. Settings. Wait, can we just re-trigger a follow or a sub? Okay, let's grab arc sub and just go. No, you can't do that in the feed of Twitch itself. If I were using like Streamlabs or Stream Elements, I could, because you can spoof it, but it doesn't do it in native Twitch. Phil. What if? What if what? Oh, I know. Phil, what? Sterile British AI announcements? What? What are you on about? You good? I know what you're saying. Like I did for the game jam. Oh, like custom. So the thing is, we already have TTS labs for the Woody could robot me again. I don't think Ruby. I don't think Woody would be up for that. To be honest, he hasn't done audio in a while. But like this is already playing, right?
Thank you, Malby, for following.
So having the TTS in the thing itself, or not TTS, but voice notifications would be a bit much. Also, I think the follow is not gonna have the TTS. Because that's a bit much. Could you do me a favor? You are, Phil, you are. Could you raid me? You don't have to go online. You don't have to go live, but if you just type /raid from your channel, maybe you don't even have to do it from your channel. But that should trigger a raid notification. Now we can test if it works with the bouncy. Because we do have, let's double check that. Yeah, we do have a raid on-raid received thing that should be triggering. But do you know what I mean, Phil? Or am I asking difficult? I'm trying. I thought it was my recollection that you could raid somebody from their chat channel, but maybe that's a better TTV feature. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, well that works. But so it just says thanks for the raid, and raid username is not being filled. That gave me a goddamn jump scare though. But it definitely worked, so that's cool. That is cool. And we could do like emote explosions or whatever the fuck. Whoa. Okay, yeah. I think my shoulder is at the point where it's begging me to go do a not sit down. So let us do a cheeky raid. Ooh, Kebab Scholar streaming is making a multiplayer jam. Or is doing a multiplayer jam, I should say. What does he use? Because I believe that he switched to Godot. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're Aquaman. You're dad. Oh, so cute. Okay. Well, sit out this commercial. Thank you for that clip of me being jump scared. We're gonna rate Kebab Skull. Very chill. Game dev. Published a bunch of stuff on Steam. Very cool guy. I will be back next week at least. So next Thursday, I might do a little impromptu streaming thingy here and there. But I will definitely be working on this off stream because at some point I want to transition from doing the making of the avatar to regular game dev and just like use the avatar for the stream itself. We'll do a montage one day. Code Monkey versus Artist. Oh yes, we definitely will. That sounds good. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. That's this one, and I will see you next time. Go say hi to Kebab. You're a chill dude, and yeah, bye bye. Thank you for hanging.